Hey guys, so I'm back with another unboxing video, and this time I have for you Aquaman 2018 and also Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom on 4K UHD Steelbook. I recently started collecting the DCEU era films, and I always wanted to get all of them, so I'm in the process of that, and these two were my most recent purchases. I did get this one for like 20 USD and this one for 25, which isn't bad at all. I think this one is like a reprint. There was like a big reprint of this recently, so this is why I was able to get this at a very decent cost. I think before was like, I think 40 something or 50 something dollars, but now it's very saturated in the market. And also this one is also saturated. But I heard that the Dolby Atmos tracks on these two, mostly on the 2018, is really good. So can't wait to hear that. So let's take a closer look at both films. So I'll be doing an unboxing for both. But first, let's check out the 2018 Aquaman starring Jason Momoa. Try to get this plastic off. So I know that they have different variations of the Steelbook. I think initially what came out was the one where he just simply has the staff. That was the front artwork. But I think at that time, Warner Brothers was only releasing like 4Ks separately from Blu-rays. So I believe in that particular Steelbook, it was only one version of the film, which was the 4K disc, no Blu-ray. Right, but then they came out with this set, right? So they gave us both Blu-ray and 4K. So I went with this one. I think the price for the 4K alone is almost like the same price, and it doesn't really make much sense to get that at all when you could get both Blu-ray and 4K. So that's the top. And we have the back of the J card. So if it is you'd like to read this, feel free to pause. And this one does come with Dolby Vision and Atmos. So you can see all the details there for each disc. I think, I'm not too sure, but maybe it comes with 3 discs. Not too sure. But there we have the front of the steel. Very gorgeous. It is like sort of glossy finish there. And you could see all the stuff, all the gold is really shiny. Really loving this artwork to the front. Even though it's very minimalistic, the effects, the type of material that they use makes it look really good. We have the title of the film on the spine. And at the back, we do have the city of Atlantis, I believe. Basically a backdrop of what's going on. Very cool. And we have all the credits and stuff and names below. And that really cool silver finish. Alright, so taking a look at the inside now. Right, so we are greeted with the 4K digital copy, which I will be redeeming. Setting that aside, we have the 4K disc. I love how they did the colors for these discs, because it's like translucent, and you can still see that very, how to explain, it's a type of blue, but it's like something like a teal blue color. It's very gorgeous though. It really brings out what this movie is about, and the open sea, it gives that sort of vibe. So that is the 4K disc, and then we have the Blu-ray. So the Blu-ray has more of a deeper blue, and this one, you can't see through it. This is not a see-through version of it, but you can see what it kind of looks like in a bit just now. Let me just kind of show you the interior artwork here. So we do have a lot going on. Yeah, I guess that is like the console. Yeah, where they had that conversation between the two, and then we have the back and front of the Steelbook. Very cool. And just kind of seeing the comparison between the Blu-ray disc and the 4K. It comes off more like a green, you know. It's like a green kind of tinge, but not entirely. But See more of the color there, but very, very cool. We have this staff at the center. Alright guys, so that is basically the unboxing for Aquaman 2018. Setting that aside now, let's take a look at Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. So let's try to get this plastic off. I know this one didn't do very well at all, and I think at this time, at the time when they made this, you know, the DCU universe was like already basically dead. So they kind of rushed this out, and it wasn't that great. But I still enjoyed the film. It wasn't too bad. But I know Aquaman 2018 was a very big thing. It made a lot of money at the time when it came out. Right, so there we have the front, of course, the top, and the back of the J card. So for those that would like to take a read, once again, simply pause this video. So it does have Dolby Vision and Atmos. And we do get Dolby Atmos on both the 2018 and this sequel on the Blu-ray. So we get it on both. Right, so it's the same Dolby Atmos track. Right, so setting that aside, taking a look at the Steelbook itself. I remember when this first came out, I wanted it, but I didn't bother at the time because of what was happening with the DCEU. And finally, at least they made a reprint, and I finally got it. But there we have the front. You can see his costume has that sort of, it looks spot glossy, but it really isn't so much. I think more the highlights has that sort of spot gloss. And we have the title and everything else here. This is a very, very cool scene. We have the title on the spine. And at the back, we do have his emblem logo there. Very, very cool Steelbook. I always like this one. Alright, so taking a look at the inside now. We are greeted again with the 4K digital copy, which I will be redeeming. And I don't think there's anything on the other side, no. Then we have the 4K disc, which looks very, very cool. It's like an updated version of his emblem. And it is transparent. And this is a yellow disc this time around. Very, very cool. And then we have the Blu-ray disc, which is a green with the same emblem. As you can see, transparent. They really did a great job with these discs. It looks fantastic. I love them. I love the colors that they used. And setting that aside there now, we have the interior artwork. Love this image. This was a very, very cool image. I think this was actually, I don't know, this was I guess it was a part of the second film, but I could have sworn this was a scene also from the 2018 version. But looks nice. And then we have the back and front of the Steelbook. Right, so that is it. That is basically the unboxing for both Aquaman 2018 and Aquaman the Lost Kingdom. And I do have a really cool one coming. It costed me like almost 100 USD, which is Ready Player One. Can't wait to get my hands on that Steelbook. I know it's like really high valued right now, and I got a great deal. It's coming from Canada. It's already here in the United States, and I should be getting it at the end of the week. Right, so do stay tuned for that one. And of course, there's Predator Badlands coming. There's also a few others as well too, I believe. Now You See Me, Now You Don't. So I do have a good few on the way, and definitely stay tuned for that. If it is you like my content, please comment, like, and subscribe. Also, do check the description because I do have a link there that is that has my newly created Instagram page where I'll be posting these Steelbooks inside and out, showing you exactly what they look like. And if it is you're interested in that, please click on follow. And until the next one, guys, take it easy. Peace.